This sock is filthy. A baseball player wore it.
Alright, so today I want to talk about something that's probably the strangest thing I've ever seen on the internet before. And I'm not even going to say much about it, okay? First thing I'm going to do is just show you a video, and then that will like fully encapsulate everything I'm talking about here. So I'm going to show that to you right now.
This sock is super filthy. I just bought it today from a baseball player.
There. So that's
about to die.
Okay, so that's the video. Now to explain it, his TikTok name is Loving Life or Lovin' Da Dream 21, and his entire page is about him licking, sniffing, and just overall indulging in baseball, more specifically baseball players' stinky socks. Now, he doesn't discriminate whatsoever. He will take any sock as long as it's dirty. But 99% of the time, it is a baseball player's sock. His entire page is like that, though. This is the entire page. There's a couple odd things on here, but over the past couple of months, he's definitely been indulging in the socks, as you can see from the video right here. You can tell there's a couple ones around here where he goes crazy. So he's gonna wave with it. Yep, of course, I did the same thing. He's gonna kiss it. Yep, okay. Wow. Now, mind you, these are actual socks. These are socks that he literally bought from people. They have not been washed. These are filthy, disgusting socks. There's just a lot of crazy stuff, you know.
This sock is filthy. A baseball player wore it for 3 weeks.
There's the baseball player, 3 weeks. Wow, that's a filthy sock. And he starts kissing it.
It smells so bad.
That is crazy. That is actually insane. I can't even imagine the germs he has on these. But I figured I would just make a video on this because I thought this was probably the most rancid thing I've ever seen on the internet before. At first, his page used to be just like nice nature things like waves in the ocean and beaches, and now it's licking dirty socks. So clearly something happened there. I don't know what.
Baseball players love to sell me their smelly, stinky socks.
Okay, wow.
I'm gonna put 2 in my mouth.
2? So he fit 1 in there. Wow, he's going for 2. That is disgusting. Wow. I'm just gagging on the sock. Obviously, I saw this. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to reach out to this man. So that's exactly what I did. I reached out to him and I tried to see if he would buy my hypothetical smelly socks. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any stinky socks laying around, especially of the magnitude that he indulges in. But I figured, you know what, let's cast it out there and see if we can get the bait. So I did actually reach out to him, and we were talking for quite some time. He actually follows me now too, so I have earned a follower from this man. So I'll read off the chat logs. I said, I have some really smelly socks for you. They were worn me when I stopped playing baseball. I never played baseball before. They have been run through thick and thin and not been washed. Again, these are fake socks. I don't have any socks like this. I'm just trying to see if it'll go. I said I'm willing to sell them priced accordingly, obviously, because I want to see how much he would charge without really asking for a price. He says, oh, how much do you want? And he says, and I quote, depends on how smelly they are, which is obviously a very valid thing to say if you're trying to buy smelly socks. I said they're pretty bad. I hope that's okay. And he says simply, they sound like they need a new home. And that was all. I tried to get him to text back, but he didn't. I commented on one of his videos, and I said, "What a filthy sock that is." He says, I mean, yeah, it's a baseball player's. Know what I crave, and boy, do they deliver. A little strange. I'm guessing he might be into baseball boys. Just an assumption. And I said, how did you get interested in socks? He said, my friend had me clean his room. I picked up his smelly socks, sniffed it, and was addicted after that. Obviously, we've all smelled our friend's smelly socks and been instantly hooked, so I really can't blame him for that one. So it's pretty valid, but I figured I would just make a video on this because this is probably the craziest thing I've ever seen on the internet before. There's a lot of fetishes out there, but dirty socks is definitely something I did not expect to exist.
I'm a royal mess.
He's a royal
I
mess.
feel like a pretty princess wearing this crown on my head. And this sock I bought from a baseball player. He wore it a full week.
Wow.
Smells so bad right now, I can barely stand it, but I have to smell it for you
Smells
guys.
so bad he can barely stand it. It might. Getting a few good puffs in there. I love it. I respect it. If I paid a
I'm
fortune
getting dirt
for
up my nose.
That is disgusting. And just right, a full sock. Just ripping it. Wow. Yep, gotta get it. Yep, there you go. And ooh, nice. Good form. Amazing form. Great form. I love it. Who is making you do this? He says, your mom. I'm calling wellness check. Why I'm well. How much you pay for socks? Only by baseball. So he definitely has something with baseball players. The Wallows. And he's just stuffed the sock into his mouth. But I figured that I would make a video on this because I thought it was so cool. I had to share it. I've never come across anything as amazing as this. So if you want to watch his videos, there's a ton to go off of. So there you go. That's his TikTok.